Why come back now?
Because someone has to clean up the mess.
Reacher isn't a soldier anymore.
The man with no home, no ties, and no limits is back. Jack Reacher, the drifter, the soldier, the legend, returns in one of the most anticipated Hollywood thrillers of the decade, Jack Reacher 3, Last Man Standing. This time, the stakes are higher, the enemies deadlier, and the truth more dangerous than ever before. The story begins in the shadowy underbelly of Washington, D.C., where power and corruption walk hand in hand. A mysterious explosion rocks a federal courthouse, killing several agents and wiping out classified evidence tied to a covert military operation known only as Project Sentinel. The government blames foreign terrorists. But Reacher knows better. The pattern is too precise, too personal, and when one of the victims turns out to be a close friend from his military days, he knows this isn't terrorism. It's revenge. Jack Reacher, played once again by a commanding and unrelenting force of nature, steps out of the shadows to find answers. No badge, no backup, just his instincts, his training, and his unwavering sense of justice. From the moment he begins to investigate, he realizes something bigger is unfolding, something powerful enough to shake the foundations of the U.S. military and the intelligence community. Following the trail of clues, Reacher discovers that Project Sentinel was an illegal black ops program that trained soldiers to operate outside the law, using them as assassins, spies, and expendable assets. And the deeper he digs, the clearer it becomes. Someone is trying to erase all traces of the operation, and everyone connected to it. Enter Agent Sarah Pike, a sharp and fearless intelligence analyst who once tried to expose Sentinel and paid the price. Now hunted by her own agency, she reluctantly teams up with Reacher. Their chemistry is electric, their partnership uneasy, but both know that survival means trust, and truth means war. Together, they uncover a sinister conspiracy led by Colonel Nathan Core, Reacher's former commanding officer, a man Reacher once admired, now turned rogue. Core has assembled an army of loyal mercenaries known as the Black Guard, and his goal is terrifying: to use the chaos from the courthouse bombing as the spark for a new war that will plunge the nation into fear, control, and silence. Reacher and Pike race across the country, from the back alleys of Baltimore to a secret military base in Montana, always one step ahead of enemies who seem to anticipate their every move. Every fight, every chase, every clue pushes Reacher closer to a truth he isn't ready to face. Someone high up in the chain of command is protecting Core, and they want Reacher dead before he can expose them. The tension explodes in a gripping third act that takes place deep within an underground bunker, where Core plans to unleash a new generation of autonomous drones, capable of executing missions without human oversight. It's the ultimate weapon, and Reacher is the only one who can stop it. In a brutal, hand-to-hand showdown, Reacher faces his former commander in a battle that's more than just physical, it's moral. "You taught me everything I know," Core sneers. "Then you should know how this ends," Reacher replies. And with one final move, he stops Core's plan, but not without sacrifice. When the smoke clears, Reacher disappears once again, leaving behind no trace, only justice served. The government cleans up the mess, the headlines twist the truth, and the world moves on. But for those who know, the legend of Jack Reacher grows stronger. Jack Reacher 3, Last Man Standing, is more than a sequel, it's a statement. A raw, intense, and explosive thriller that dives deep into the heart of corruption, loyalty, and redemption. With breathtaking action, razor-sharp dialogue, and a hero who never quits, this film reminds us that some men don't need badges or rules to do what's right. Because when the law fails, Jack Reacher stands tall. Justice isn't always clean, but it's always Reacher's way. Collision.